10 years into its production run, the Lamborghini Huracan is still craziness on wheels thanks to its ravishing V10 engine, knife-edge handling, and the sort of visual presence that commands any cars and coffee it rumbles into. It faces a tough bunch of exotica challengers, industry greats like the Ferrari F8 Tributo, 296 GTB, and 812 Superfast, McLaren 765 LT and 720S, and Aston Martin DBS, but it's equally compelling. The Huracan is the only car in that otherworldly group powered by a naturally aspirated V10, which provides a big dose of oral uniqueness that's an integral part of the Lambo's appeal. Though it's ancient in supercar years, many of its early rivals have been replaced by newer models. The Huracan has been thoughtfully finessed over the years. Lamborghini continues to reinvigorate it with highly desirable variants, including an all-new Technica model for 2023. That's why we've said the Huracan resembles an aging rocker still selling out stadiums. It may be getting old, but it's still as vital and exciting as ever. The Lamborghini Huracan line sees the addition of the Technica model for 2023, which offers a road-friendly dose of the tantalizing tactility offered by the hardcore STO track killer variant, but at a more palatable price point. Make that relatively palatable price point. It has the same 631 horsepower output from its 5.2-liter V10 as the mighty STO, along with rear-wheel steering and a torque vectoring rear differential. On the other end of the spectrum comes the rally-inspired Huracan Starato, which features a raised ride height, body-side cladding, and a top-mounted air intake for the V10. The engine has been detuned slightly to 601 horsepower, but all-wheel drive is standard, and the Starato rides on all-terrain tires rather than performance summer-only rubber. The ruggedized Huracan also comes with a rally driving mode that allows for greater levels of tail-out antics before the stability control intervenes. The automaker has also decided to axe the rear-wheel drive versions of the Evo Coupe and Spider, which are now both offered exclusively in an all-wheel drive configuration for 2023. Sadly, Lamborghini says 2023 will be the Huracan's final year of production before it's replaced with a new supercar model. Given our experience with the Italian supercar, we'd have to say our model of choice would be the rear-drive Huracan Technica. It's an STO light of sorts, though its lesser all-out track capability is trumped by its calmer, more road-friendly personality, and greater affordability. The Technica is also the only Huracan other than the STO that can be had in a rear-wheel drive configuration, as the Evo and Evo Spider have become all-wheel drive only for the 2023 model year. With rear-wheel steering, next-gen aerodynamic components, a revised exhaust system, a new brake cooling system, and the same engine output as the STO, the Huracan Technica is still ferocious, but it's more at home off the track than an STO could ever be. A dry-sumped 5.2-liter V10 is nestled behind the Huracan's cabin, and it exudes a devilish sound whenever it revs towards its 8,500 RPM redline. The engine now develops 631 horsepower in all but the rugged Starato model, which features a 601 horsepower version of the V10. Every Huracan V10 is paired with a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic that snaps off shifts under its own volition or at the driver's command, via a set of paddle shifters. The all-wheel drive Evo Coupe we tested for the 2020 model year ripped from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds, and cleared the quarter mile in 10.4 seconds at 135 miles per hour. We also enjoyed a test drive in the convertible Evo Spider, which proved high performance is always more enjoyable with a bit of theater. Every Huracan model now comes standard with rear-wheel steering, which improves agility even further. Plus, it has a predictive system, called LDVI, that adapts to driver inputs on the fly. While we were mightily impressed with the new Technica's communicative chassis and good ride, its steering feedback isn't particularly vivid at normal road speeds. The SDO's is. Still, the Technica proved to be a thrilling road eater that remains impressive on the track when pushed hard. Inside, the Huracan boasts an intricate design that boasts a variety of technical pieces, some for show, most for go. The cabin also can be customized with distinct color choices and different material options. The supportive seats are bisected by a partially floating center console that incorporates cool toggle switches, and an interesting push-button shifter. However, apart from some small door pockets, the Huracan has barely any interior cubby storage. There's also a front trunk that can hold passenger luggage, but only for those who pack light.